Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the expert's hot seat is our man Jim Begley.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison.
Patryc Viera is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
So off we go then. Yamal. Great skill, that's nice. Rafinha. Tries the cross. Oh, important interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That ball looks a good one. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Milan! There is the breakthrough! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Pedri. Rafinha, nicely spread. He's had it taken off him. Rudiger defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's onside. Crosses it in, he rises! And he's there to clear it.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Tries to pass it through. Rashford. Oh, that's neat. Oh, look at the space here. Rafinha! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He has found the way through. Very nicely done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Foot in. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he's picked it up out wide. Viera did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Bergkamp. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And that's not going to reach. And the keeper beats it away. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Played out towards the right wing. Yamal gets into some space. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Doku does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That's a nicely shaped ball. And a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bergkamp clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Rashford clears it away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Now it's Ferran Torres. Koundé. Played out to the right. Patryc with the slide tackle there. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Balde is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And it's Balde. Milan are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Lovely pass. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Ferran Torres has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Haaland. Out to the left it goes. Nice defending, physical and effective. Yamal. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. And he's forced to go back. Pedri. Eric Garcia. And he's managed to get free. Great ball, and he's in here. And the cross comes in. Can he get on the end of this? referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. How would you review the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Milan have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And that's put paid to a promising move. Rafinha running with the ball, and it's Balde. Kunde. Rudiger. Rafinha. That's a good ball out wide. Showing good feet. And the finish! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Mbappe. Yamal. It's Patryc. And it's Rashford. Davids spots it and intercepts. Now it's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Bergkamp! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Being still separated by the game's only goal. Balde goes on a run down the left wing. Rashford pinches it off him. Davids. Almost an hour gone. Now it's Haaland. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Patryc. That has been slung wide. That's good play. Look at the space here. Rashford with the cross. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Can he get it through? Takes a shot! And he hits the net! They are right back in business!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Doku. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Haaland receives it in a wide position. And that has been cleared. Rafinha. Yamal. Yamal hurtling down that right flank. In with the challenge. Rudiger. Here's Cannavaro. And it's Bergkamp. Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe chasing after it. Eric Garcia. Martin. And it's Balde. And Kubasi distributed tidily. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
So what can they make of this? Doku going face-to-face with his great rival. Rafinha. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Flashes it across. Lewandowski! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11 será reemplazado por el dorsal 21.
Rashford plays it short. Oh, nice touch. He's in a great position here. Chooses to go back. And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Rodrigo! Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Yamal. It's a good run down the right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shot a goal! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Doku taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patryc Viera, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
So it's down to business here. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Haaland. Perez. Early ball. That's really well cleared. Perez. He's got full. Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Can he get it through? Nankatsu could try cutting inside here. Very nicely done. This looks there's the shot! Oh, the ball's run. Can he finish? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nankatsu. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Looking tidy in possession here. He's in a great position here. Nankatsu! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Haaland. Looking for options for movement. He's had a shot! Goal! Milan! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to...
Oh, smashing header! It's fallen kindly here! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through. Now the delivery. Oh, what a climb! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Viera plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Bergkamp. And he shoots! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Chance to deliver. Well, it's claimed by the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Delaney. Good ball, good take. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Well, there's the clearance. And he's quick to snatch it back. He's having a shot! Milan heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Davids. And it's Cannavaro. Yamal chasing after it. Delaney did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he was quick to react.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Cannavaro. Probing pass. Spread neatly. And that has been cleared. Delaney. And there is the half-time whistle. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, 2-0. You're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again then. To Delaney. Tries to play it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Delaney. Knocks it out wide. Bergkamp.
This is the time you need that pace.
Great vision. Can he latch on to this? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Haaland is onto this. Bergkamp. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. And he can clear it away. Taken back almost at once. And it's Viera. Now this could be a chance. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, super! And a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Edmilson. Davids. Lobbed in behind. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are...
Tries a shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Haaland. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Perez. And it's made its way. Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
But there's going to be another change here.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. No, he's not getting past him there. Davids. That's an imaginative pass. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yamal, cross to the back post. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Delaney. Haaland. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Threads one in. He's in a great position here, looking to play him in. And that was very necessary. And he's only too happy to take that back. Milan are making a change now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That has been slung wide.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mbappe with 2 goals already to his name. Good looking ball. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Delaney. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.